In tonight's NBC 15 reality check, we are continuing to uncover new details about the death of Lebrawn Rankin. The medical examiner says he was malnourished and dehydrated when he died. The 8-year-old weighed just 23 pounds.
We've shown you how teachers blew the whistle about his deteriorating condition. Tonight, NBC 15's Rachel Wilkerson is investigating what the Department of Human Resources actually did about it. Rachel?
Andrea and Kim, records show DHR visited the home less than 2 weeks before Lebrawn passed away, but there's no indication an effort was made to prevent his death. 8-year-old Lebrawn Rankin suffered from cerebral palsy. He couldn't walk and relied on caretakers to feed him through a tube. Staff members at Lebrawn's Special Education Public School, Augusta Evans, described Lebrawn's body as slowly breaking down in front of them during his 2017-2018 school year. As we've reported, employees told police they noticed Lebrawn losing weight after Thanksgiving break and that he would show up with sores, rashes, and was left wearing the same dirty diaper for days. The school staff reported Lebrawn's condition to DHR on February 5, 2018, according to this police document. Employees say a DHR investigator came to the school a few days later but did not interview those who complained. One worker said the investigator only asked her when she noticed Lebrawn's weight loss. Several workers said they never heard from DHR at all. Workers said they filed a second report on February 21st, the week after Mardi Gras break. According to police records, 2 school officials complained that nothing was being done by DHR in reference to the reports made, and that they believe Lebrawn's health was in serious danger. Workers told police they didn't take pictures of Lebrawn's injuries, but notified DHR each time they had a concern, sounding the alarm, begging for help. Nearly 2 months after the first complaint was filed, on March 26, 2018, a DHR rep visited Lebrawn's apartment, according to the police document. Despite that, the police report says Lebrawn's mother told investigators the DHR rep found no indication of neglect. Karen Smith is the Deputy Commissioner of DHR's Children and Family Services.
If a report is not indicated, the person allegedly responsible for the abuse or neglect, that information is not enlisted into our central registry bank.
11 days later, Lebrawn died. Police say the apartment smelled like urine and was very dirty with clothing all on the floors. Lebrawn's room was in, quote, very poor living condition, and he appeared to be severely malnourished, according to police. When questioned about sores on Lebrawn's body, a sister told investigators she felt like everyone in the family was waiting for Lebrawn to die. Attorney Tommy James represents Lebrawn's estate. He's suing DHR and Lebrawn's mother.
They get reports that this child's 23 pounds. DHR gets reports that he's being malnourished. DHR gets reports that he's got bed sores. DHR gets reports that his diapers aren't being changed. All kind of horrible neglect and abuse they get reports of, and DHR does nothing. It's a death sentence.
I asked DHR how many complaints have to be filed before a case is taken seriously.
There's not a standard answer to that. I mean, each case is unique, and so it may be as soon as the worker goes out on that initial contact, there may be enough information there where the worker doesn't feel like that the child is safe, and the determination is made at that point in time after consulting with a supervisor. It may be, 60 days after an investigation has initiated.
After Lebrawn's death, teachers told police they believe that Lebrawn's physical condition was a direct result to the care he was getting at home.
School officials say they did all they could to try to get some help. Where do we stand in his case in terms of DHR?
The department's unable to give a comment on that question.
Smith says safety is the department's #1 priority and complaints are taken seriously. And if neglect is determined,
then we would take that information to the court and possibly petition for removal of the child.
James says DHR didn't do that in Lebrawn's case. Do you feel like DHR failed Lebrawn?
They failed Lebrawn in every sense of the word.
To this day, no one has been held accountable for what happened to Lebrawn.
So sad. Now, Rachel, you've looked at the teachers and you've looked at DHR. What role did Lebrawn's family play in this?
Kim, I've been investigating that, and there are a lot of questions about what happened inside the house the day Lebrawn died. I'll have that in our next report Monday at 5.